What is going on, YouTube? It is Dominick Arena back with another DGA Live, and we are talking Chrome OS and Chromebooks. You catch my reflection there in the screen. And I making this video because basically we talk pop culture and all that good stuff. And one thing that we love is gaming. And I'm going to show you guys why Chrome is actually okay for some light gaming. It is fully capable of doing it. So a little bit about Chrome OS and Chromebooks. They've been around since 2008. If we go back to 2008, yes, they were pretty weak systems that sold for about $200. That is not the case anymore. Chrome OS and the Chromebooks have stepped up their game huge in the last 10 years. So, talk a little bit about this particular system. This Chromebook is the Lenovo Yoga Chrome. It is a mid-level one. Chromebooks are going to run you anywhere from $200 to about $1,300. $1,300 is a little rich for my blood, and once you get to that price point, you start jumping into gaming laptop territory, and I wouldn't recommend Chrome yet for somebody when you could get a pretty badass PC at that price. This one has an MSRP of $650. I was able to find it at Best Buy for $500 on sale, and I'm extremely ecstatic with it. I love it. It's an all aluminum build. It has 8 gigs of RAM, which is a ton of fucking memory for a Chromebook. Back in the day, they only came with 2. So 8 gigs of RAM. It runs the Intel i5 processor. It's a 15.6-inch display, 1080p, and it is also touchscreen, as you can see there. It can be folded into tablet mode or tent mode, whatever you may want to do. 128 gig solid state drive. Actually, excuse me, it's not solid state, it is flash, which is also great. There's no hard drive on it, which means less moving parts, less noise, smaller fan, thinner design. It's a great PC. I love it. Now here's the thing with Chrome, because we're not running Windows and we're not running any type of Macintosh OS system. Chrome is about 1/3 the size of Windows 10. And because it is smaller and requires less to run it, any processor you run on Chrome is going to run typically 33% faster than it would on Windows. So this guy's got i5 in it. My work computer with Windows 10 has i5 in it. To give you an example of how fast it is on Chrome, this particular book, dead off to boot it up on the internet typing, is about 6 seconds. 9 seconds on a bad day. My work computer, minute and a half. So it's a huge difference, believe it or not. So that got me thinking that, hey, these are fully capable of handling some gameplay. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that with an Xbox One controller, or you can use your PS4 controller. So let's take a quick look. Let me pull this in here. And what I have done too is this particular Chromebook has a Type-C DisplayPort out. So with a simple cable right here, Type-C to HDMI, you can plug this into a television or monitor and have it play in 1080p or 4K. And I'll show you guys that here. Just by moving it up. And I apologize for the shitty camera work. I am by myself today. Miss Chris is out shopping. But yeah, there you go. There it is, playing on my 65-inch in 4K. And everything is synced up perfectly. So, let's get back here. So let me show you guys what's the first step you need to do in order to game on Chrome. So first thing we want to do is we want to go down to our settings. And I'm hoping you guys could see this okay. And we want to, actually I'm going to blow it up so you guys can probably see it a little bit better. Let me see if I can get it on the screen. because it may be hard to see. Perfect. So what we're going to do is you want to go right here to your Bluetooth. You want to make sure that your Bluetooth is on, okay? And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our Xbox controller and we want to turn that Xbox controller on. And then we want to put it in pairing mode. That should start flat there. Once you get that flashing fast, we're going to go to our Bluetooth. Here's our Xbox controller. We're going to click that, connecting. And it's doing this little thing. And boom, once it stops flashing, you know that your Xbox controller is paired to your Chrome device. So now, you're not going to know if it's working in the desktop mode, okay? We're not going to have any visuals to show you that the controller's working. So what you want to do to test that is open up a browser, and I've already saved it right here, but the website you want to go to is HTML5 Gamepad. And if we open that up and we go to controllers, oop, my bad. Here it goes. You'll see how it pulls up a gamepad. And then what you should do is touch the buttons, and as long as they all light up on the screen, you can see I'm testing it here, you know you have an active gamepad. Oh, I do have a hiccup right there. My Y button's not working. But we're not going to worry about that yet. We can reconfigure it. If you have that hiccup, you can fix that. But for the most part, look, our triggers work, our bumpers work. I think we're golden. So, there is that. Now, you need to make sure that your Chromebook, because not all of them have this, your Chromebook has access to the Google Play Store. This one does. You would open up your Google Play Store, just like you would on your phone or tablet. And then here, what you want to search for is games with controller support. And you're going to pull up something like this. And these are games that have controller support through Android. These are the games you're going to want to download if you're going to play with an Xbox or a PS4 controller. Now, I've already downloaded some. So I'm just going to show you some basic ones real quick, and then I'll show you some ones with high frame rate. So if we go up here, let's fire up a classic. Let's fire up Sonic. And I got the audio off. All right, let's start a game, just kind of show you some gameplay. So we go like that. Just no save mode. We're just going to play a basic couple seconds just to show you. Let's go like that. Let's play a Sonic. And as you can see, it's optimized for 16:9. So it's not going to play in the original 4:3 format, which is awesome. It actually fits perfectly on a big screen. And there you go. There's Sonic 2 booting up, just like the old Sega Genesis. And we can use the Xbox One wirelessly. So there we go, just to show you. And everything works like it should. No lag. It plays perfectly. If not, it plays better than it did on Genesis. Smoother. And I'm playing like shit because I'm trying to hold the remote up. Here we go. Booyah. So yeah, there's just a taste. Look at that. Sonic playing with Xbox controller support on Chrome OS. No glitches. Beautiful HD. The whole 9 yards. So, let's end this guy. We'll shut that down. Let me show you another one. Oh, my bad. Here is Castlevania Symphony of the Night, running in perfect HD. And here's Castlevania right here. Ooh, I'm getting my ass kicked right now. So if you like old school video games, man, there's a fucking ton of enemies in this game. I forgot how to play it. Now this one is not formatted 16:9. As you can see, there is a kind of a screensaver on the side. It puts it in 4:3 mode, which is very typical of games like this. But it still looks great on the big screen. 16-bit. Oh, there's another fire one. Oh, and he destroyed me. But yeah, there's Castlevania Symphony of the Night playing. Looks great on the no lag, nothing, all running on Chrome. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, Dom, these are 16-bit games, man. They don't require any memory to play. And you're pretty much right. They don't. They're very small games. But let me show you a high frame rate game. I'm going to load up Grim Valor. Here is Grim Valor. This is going to play at 1080p, 60 frames per second. This is a super fun game too, if you guys haven't checked it out. Now, a lot of these games are free. Some of them cost money. So here we go. This is Grim Valor. Oh, you bitch. All playing on an Xbox controller. And look at that. No stutter. 1080p, 60 frames a second. And the great thing about it too is with a simple HDMI cable, I'm able to plug it onto my big screen and play these games on a 65-inch and not just on the laptop. So yeah, that is, look at that. No problems, no stutter. Everything's playing the way it should be. All playing on a Chromebook. With no stutter, no frame drop, everything looks great. As far as I could see, I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Of course, I'm filming a fucking TV. So that's that. Let me get you back over to the Chromebook because there's one other thing I want to show you guys, which is super cool as long as you have a touch screen one. So as you can see, there it is playing also on the laptop book right here. And it looks amazing. It fucking plays great. No delay between this and this. Now, I didn't optimize my controller, as you guys saw in the beginning of the video. There, I think my bumpers aren't working. I would just have to get that set up in that HTML5 gamepad website. But other than that, it's a piece of cake. So let me show you one other thing. Because this is a touch screen, and it has a tablet mode, you guys can play mobile games too. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So one of my favorite, and when I say mobile games, I mean vertical mobile games. So here is a classic, Miss Pacman. And this is also playing on the TV too. Miss Pacman is designed to be played vertically in your phone like this. And because it's vertical, playing on a horizontal laptop, you're going to get this weird gameplay. But here's the thing. As long as you have a tablet mode touchscreen Chromebook, all you have to do is as follows. Take it. Yeah, there it goes. I'm going to lay it down like this. Lay it down in tablet mode. And now you have a vertical full screen game. So we could go like this, play the game, start the game, and as you can see, I apologize for the reflection. We still have controller support in Mrs. Pacman, and I'm playing it on a nice, beautiful, big-ass screen, which is great. I will admit, man, trying to play a game looking through a camera is a pain in the ass. But yeah, as you can see, we got Xbox controller support, we have vertical support, horizontal support, we have HDMI connectivity to the TV, and Chrome OS handles it beautifully. And now here's the thing though, if you're trying to play on the TV and you have it in vertical mode, it is going to put it sideways. So it will not work on the TV because you have it in tablet mode. Give you the heads up on that. But yeah, that's something you could do, and you can also do it in touchscreen too. So it's great. Chromebook is fully capable of handling these types of games. Now, there are some bigger games out there. Give you an example, like PUBG. PUBG does not have controller support for Chrome OS yet. They are working on fixing all the bugs with Call of Duty. Call of Duty does work, but it is glitchy as shit. They have not fixed the bugs. Fortnite just came to the Google Play Store in April of 2020. And now if I go like that, I can play it on the TV in normal mode. Of course, it's going to have some huge sidebars and whatnot, but it is playable on the TV this way. Yeah, Fortnite just came to the Google Play Store in April 2020, but is not available on Chrome yet. But let me tell you guys one other thing before we end this video is Google Stadia, which is a streaming gaming device, does work on Chrome. It will dumb it down a little bit. So you are not going to get 4K gaming at 60 frames per second with Stadia. Stadia will knock it down to 1080p, 30 frames per second, maybe 60 if the Chromebook can handle it. When we were playing Grim Valor, that was 1080p at 60 frames per second, so it handled that. No problem. But and coming very soon is Steam. You can Google is working with Steam in order to have some type of app system to run it on Chrome. So you'll be able to access a Steam account very soon. I don't know when that's happening. But Stadia does work now. It is a subscription. I think it's like $10 a month. And you can stream games, big titles too. Of course, you're not going to run shit like Crysis, and Overwatch probably won't run on this too well. Destiny, nothing huge like that. But what you saw me play today is going to run fine and allow you to have connectivity to the TV. So I hope you guys dug this. It's just a quick video. I didn't want to get all fucking crazy with the microphone and the camera angles and all that good stuff. Just wanted to show you that Chrome OS can handle some gaming, and it's quite fun and it plays quite well, as long as you have yourself an Xbox One or a PS4 controller. So until then, guys, thanks for watching. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace and hair grease. Bye.